somebody special standing next to me, so I'm not going to take... Special person. She said I'm a special person. What you all don't know is I had the opportunity to work for Miss Morgan. She was indeed my principal, so I am the person I am today because of Miss Morgan. So let's give Miss Morgan a round of applause.
I do want to clarify, we were colleagues. I was not her principal when she went through school. Just want to make sure everybody knows that. Anyway, on behalf of the Hardin County Schools, I would like to welcome you, our guests, to New Highland Elementary. In front of you, you see a phenomenal staff and an exceptional group of students. So students, thank you for coming in so quietly. I know this is hard to have all this excitement here, but we greatly appreciate how welcoming you all have been this morning. We value our relationship with our community, and you can see from our guests that we have here today, they too value the commitment and relationships they have with Hardin County Schools. It takes all of us working together to support and nurture your growth and what you will become in the future. I would like to thank WHAS Television, LG&E, KU for the ExCEL Award. Ms. Roopchan hit a milestone. She is the 30th winner of the WHAS ExCEL Award. We are so honored that LG&E, KU, and WHAS-TV are committed to the hardworking teachers in Hardin County and actually across the state. The ExCEL Award not only honors the individual teachers, but also the teaching profession for their dedication, selfless service to our children every day. Our teachers and staff at New Haven, that's where I'm from, New Highland, are a perfect example of this. If you are a staff member from New Highland, would you please stand? If you will please give them a big round of applause. Thank you all. Thank you for supporting each other and making this a very special place to teach and learn. There is a group of people that give a great deal of time to our district that I would like to recognize today, and that is our chairman, Mr. Charlie WHAS, and Mr. Ben Seago. They are board members, and not only do they attend monthly board meetings, but they are fully committed to doing what's right for the best interest of our students. So please give them a round of applause. Ms. Roopchan's achievement is extraordinary because of the rigorous ExCEL process. Several people from outside the district read essays and visited on multiple occasions, would you agree with that, Ms. Roopchan? Multiple occasions of 14 nominees. The work that goes on, in, and out of the classroom is top-notch. This award today is a symbol of the dedication of our staff has for all the students. I'd like to thank the people that were on the selection committee for their hard work. If you look on the back of your brochures, you will see those lists of those people. So please at this time give them a round of applause. For 28 years, Mr. Gary Rodemeyer brought the WHAS-TV audience into our schools. And at this time, this year, we are glad to welcome Ms. Haley Minogue, a reporter and anchor for WHAS-TV. We know she will continue to celebrate the spirit of education in the WHAS viewing area. At this time, please help me welcome Ms. Haley Minogue.
Hi, how is everyone doing today? Good? Good. Guys, come on, you gotta do more than that. How is everyone doing today? There we go, thank you. I want you guys to make my ears ring. Okay, so I am so happy to be here today on behalf of WHAS 11 to present this award to Mrs. Roopchan. Okay, so I haven't had too much time to get to know her personally. I've read everything that there is. I've looked over the essays and what her colleagues said about her. But how many of you all have had her as a teacher? Raise your hand. So it's like this big group right here. Perfect. Okay. So how about you guys help me out with this speech then? Why don't you all raise your hand and give me one word to describe her? Who's got a word? Right here. Mm-hmm. Awesome. Okay. How about right here? You got one? Okay. Caring.
Amazing.
Amazing. Come on, yell it out. Okay, that's fine. Right next to him. Hardworking. Right here at the unicorn. Unique. Okay, Buckeyes. Loving. Okay, let's do one more. Right here, glasses. Humorous. So just a few things that your students have to say about you. That is so amazing. I'm sure that hearing those kind words has to be out of this world. Put you right in your heart. Yes. So in the things that I was able to read, it was very, very clear and evident to me that Ms. Roopchan cares so much about her students. Do you guys agree? Yes. Yes. She talked about certain students that she had taught, some of the struggles that they had gone through. But one thing that really stuck with me was at the end of the essay, she wrote about how it takes a village. Do you guys agree with that? Yes. Do you know what that means? It's okay if you don't. No. Okay. So the village mentality is that it takes every single person, adult and child, to help every single person succeed. Do you guys agree with that? So for Ms. Roopchan, I want you guys to think about it long and hard. Today and moving forward, always think about your neighbor. Always think about that person sitting next to you. Sometimes even you have to think about the adults, because we're not perfect and we need help too sometimes. And sometimes it's a kid that can be that person to help you, right? Right? So if you see your teacher maybe just looking like they're at the end of their day and they just can't do it anymore, just give them a hug. Say thank you. Say I appreciate you. Tell them how much they mean to you. The world is such a beautiful place, and it is made even more beautiful by people who take time to check on other people. And it sounds like Ms. Roopchan is one of those people. Okay, so without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and present you this award if you want to come up here. So on behalf of WHAS 11 and LG&E KU, I want to present you with this ExCEL Award. So congratulations to Ms. Roopchan. You are an ExCEL Award recipient. So there are so many more people that are here today that want to pay some fist pumps to Ms. Roopchan, so we're going to go ahead and introduce the next person. So I always think it's really cool that I get to give away this really heavy apple, but the next presenter after me always gets a louder round of applause because she's got the big check. So I'm going to go ahead and introduce Ms. Mary Kate Gray from LG&E KU.
Thank you, Haley. On behalf of all employees at LG&E and KU Energy, I'm so happy to be here to honor Ms. Roopchan. Whether Ms. Roopchan is helping students in her classroom, serving as an after-school mentor through the Power Up program, or as the Beta Club sponsor, she consistently makes a positive influence on those around her. It was so apparent reading through her letters of recommendation that she puts her students first. And she's an integral member of her school community with her infectious joy and enthusiasm, and I can see that just meeting you today. At LG&E and KU, we also want to help inspire students to embrace learning at a young age, because areas like reading, math, science, and technology are at the root of everything we do, from our day-to-day work to our long projects. In closing, Ms. Roopchan, we appreciate and celebrate the impact you've made within this community, for your students, and for your passion for teaching. I'm happy to present you this check for $1,000 that we know will be well used here at New Highland Elementary School. Please come accept your check. up, we have Mr. John Wright.
Thank you, Ms. Gray. Thank you, Ms. Minogue. As Mrs. Morgan has shared with you, the ExCEL Award is a community award, really. I know it has WHS's name on it, and LG&E KU presents $1,000, but the community really supports our school district, not just today, but every day, through donations, through coming to speak to different classrooms, just through various ways. This community, Hardin County, Kentucky, reaches out to our students, our 14,000, almost 15,000 students across our district. So we are grateful for what the community does to us, or for us, and how it spreads the joy and the love to you guys, so you can grow and be successful. So you'll be more knowledgeable about that after you see how the community members come today and how they have honored Ms. Roopchan. So our first presenter today is Mr. Brian Smith. He is representing Congressman Brett Guthrie. Congressman Guthrie comes to our school several times throughout the year, comes from Washington, D.C., and talks to students about the political process and how a bill becomes a law, and is very knowledgeable and really helps our students. So we appreciate Congressman Guthrie, and we please give Mr. Smith a hand. He is here representing him today.
The Congressman very much wanted to be here today, but he is actually in Washington, D.C. doing the part of his job that is about voting and writing laws. So he's doing that. So he sent a letter for me to read. Okay? Ms. Roopchan, congratulations on receiving the Hardin County 2019-2020 WHAS 11 ExCEL Award. This award is a testament to your strong work ethic, and I would like to thank you for your efforts. This award highlights the tremendous impact you have on your students and the community. Please know that I appreciate all of your hard work, both inside and outside of the classroom. Again, congratulations, and I wish you the best in all your future endeavors. Sincerely, Brett Guthrie, Member of Congress.
Next up, we'd like to introduce Ms. Dana Fentress. Dana is the daughter of Senator Dennis Parrott, and we always have these at a time where Senator Parrott and our other state representatives are in Frankfurt working in the General Assembly, doing the same thing as Mr. Smith talked about Congressman Guthrie doing. They're making laws and doing what is best for our citizens of Kentucky. So representing Senator Dennis Parrott is his daughter, Ms. Dana Fentress.
So I have to tell you, not only is my dad not able to make it because he is in Frankfurt, typically my sister does these awards for him. She's on a plane to Arizona. So you actually are getting the third string presenter, I'm sorry. But the good news is I don't think you're a third string educator. So come up here, and I have a citation from the Senate on behalf of Senator Dennis Parrott. So, congratulations.
And we've heard from federal government, the United States government, and the state government, but the county government is also involved, and involved in what we do on a daily basis, and really cares about our children. And so we'd like to bring up our Deputy Judge Executive of Hardin County, Mr. Daniel London.
Thank you, John. I first want to say thank you to our board chairman, Mr. WHAS, as well as our superintendent, Ms. Morgan, and Ms. Packer, the principal, for allowing Hardin County government to be a part of this great day. As Mr. WHAS and I often discuss, Ms. Roopchan, I'm a very, very proud product of the public school system. And if it had not been for awesome teachers, and I'll use some adjectives that your students used, awesome teachers like yourself who cared and loved me and invested a significant amount of time in me, I honestly do not know where I'd be at today. So I want to thank you for carrying that on and taking up that mantle of our public school system teachers who truly love and care about everything that their students love and care about. Thank you so much for that. I want to take a moment. Judge Executive Harry Berry couldn't be here today, but he issued a proclamation today that I think your students will find pretty cool and of great honor for you today. Whereas America depends upon successful school instructional programs to meet the educational needs of every child, with America's teachers carrying out a major responsibility in preparing our young people to assume their roles as effective citizens, and whereas teachers are challenged daily to reach out to every student regardless of ability, interest in learning, social or economic background, handicap, race, religion, creed, or ethnic origin, to provide the assistance and guidance necessary for full intellectual development, and whereas teachers contribute to the economic growth of this nation by providing students with the skills to make them a viable part of the workforce, and whereas teachers are molding lives and shaping the future of our next generation, representing an investment in the life of this community, and whereas WHAS-TV has recognized Sandra Roopchan of New Highland Elementary School as the Hardin County Schools 2019-2020 ExCEL Award winner, now therefore be it resolved that I, Harry L. Berry, Hardin County Judge Executive, do proclaim Wednesday, February 26, 2020 as Sandra Roopchan Day. So you have your very own day. Thank you again for all you do.
The Hardin County Chamber of Commerce stands behind the district and walks alongside the district in so many ways. They have scholarships for our students. They help with our work ethic certification program, which hopefully you already know about and you'll learn more about as you get closer to high school. But the Hardin County Chamber of Commerce is pivotal and critical in what we do and helps support our students. So I'd like to bring up the chair of the Hardin County Chamber of Commerce Board of Directors, Mr. Brian Kerr.
Congratulations, you are now part of a distinguished alumni of educators that have made such a difference in lives. I'm a Hardin County School graduate, and I graduated before these started, evidently, because I was looking at the names on the list, but one of the educators that I saw there that was a teacher of mine was Andy Zagar, and I can tell you he made a difference in my life. I was in at Hardin Central Middle School in chorus, and could not dance, and it frustrated him, but he helped me through that in chorus. I had a solo one time in a play, and I was at a youth retreat the weekend before, and I got hoarse or laryngitis, and then I could not sing, and that frustrated him. But he went ahead, and he made a difference in my life, telling me how to work hard and just go beyond. So, so glad you're part of this too. The Hardin County Chamber of Commerce, we look for workforce development and kids and adults that are going to be in our employees one day. And it's because of teachers like you that take students like this and make a difference in their lives that we can have great employees one day in our workforce here in Hardin County. So again, thank you so much on behalf of the Hardin County Chamber. So if you want to come up, we have something here for you. So this is for a lifetime membership in the Hardin County Chamber of Commerce. So at least one day a month, the rest of your life, you'll have a free lunch.
Yay! Thank you.
So next I'd like to welcome up our chair of our Board of Education, Ms. Morgan, and a couple of others I've already alluded to. Our board is dedicated to students first, and they take a commitment to that. They read those commitments aloud each and every board meeting, and it's not just coming to a meeting. That's not where their work begins and ends. Their work goes on throughout the school year. They're constantly making decisions. They're constantly listening to people and getting input about the decisions that are best for Hardin County schools. And so I'd like to welcome up our chairman, Mr. Charlie WHAS.
Thank you all. On behalf of the Hardin County Board of Education, I would like to express our appreciation to Mrs. Roopchan. She is a wonderful example of the teachers that we have in our district. And as I've been sitting here thinking about things, some school districts are smaller than New Highland, Bluegrass, and John Hardin combined. Now you think about it. We have about 14,000 students, and some districts only have as many as they are here. So this lady had to really be special because we have almost 1,200 teachers, and she was the recipient of this award. So she had to be special because there's a lot of teachers in our district. So our board is responsible for providing our students the best and highest quality education that we can, and we think that she's one of the great leaders in our education program that helps us through that. She and her co-workers every day help children succeed by taking special care of them. So the Hardin County Board of Education would like to present Ms. Roopchan with a symbol of appreciation for the hard work that she does every day in and out of the classroom. Her work does not end when the day's over here in this classroom. So, Ms. Roopchan, congratulations for winning this award. And I think if I could have talked to her family a little bit more back in the library media center, we would have had a whole lot more stories on that.
All right, our next speaker needs no introduction. She is certainly one of the most flamboyant people that I know, and she's the best leader for New Highland Elementary School. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your principal, Ms. Shalise Packard.
Oh, you can give me a little bit more love than that. Give me some more love. And I do know today is not about me. So sad. It is about our dear Miss Roopchan. Miss Roopchan, our 5th graders have a little surprise for you. You're going to really enjoy this. Boys and girls, are you ready? I have to brag on Mr. Mitchell. He rewrote all the words to this song. He did it in 1 hour. I gave him a task. I said, Mr. Mitchell, I need a song. I need it quick. He came back around and he said, I got something for you, Miss Packer. So let's give Mr. Mitchell a round of applause. So without further ado, we have our 5th grade students. All right.
We got this teacher named Miss Roopchan. She educates us like nobody else can. In social studies and writing too. Learning is electric when we're in her room. Starting Monday through Friday, her skills are always on fire. Got the ways to make our learning grow higher and higher. I can't take my eyes off her when she's up there doing her thing. She makes learning fun every day of the week. In the past, we work every day. Not gonna stop until we make a grade. When amazing is our heart of each day. We ExCEL. Nothing I can learn from you. You teach. No student in the universe can reach. All those things I learned from you. You teach. Nothing you don't do to help succeed. Miss Roopchan! ExCEL Award! Miss Roopchan! ExCEL Award!
Ladies and gentlemen, we've been waiting all morning for her to come to this podium. Please welcome the 2020 Hardin County Schools ExCEL Award winner, Ms. Sandra Roopchan.
We used this call when we were on the beta trip and they were ahead of us. So we would call to Mr. Mitchell so he would know to slow down. I can't say enough of how thankful and appreciative I am. When I came to Hardin County Schools 3 years ago, I was wanting a could change. My husband had passed away. We had only been married for a short while. But before he had passed away, he had just spoke encouraging things into my life, of telling me the things he was proud of me and how he wanted me to go further. And even though the move happened fast, I knew it was the thing I was supposed to do. We had lots of twists and turns along the way with family health and different things. But I met two amazing teachers, Ms. Hohenstein and Ms. Hall, and they stayed in touch with me the whole way through. And we've supported each other along the way. And I got to know Ms. Tanya and Ms. Scott and everyone else in this building that has just come along. It was a familiar face to see Ms. Merrifield from back home from Ohio County and Ms. Packer, just speaking words of encouragement. I'm not a person that ever likes to talk about myself, but I know one thing. The choices and the decisions that you make today and every day will determine the young men and the young women that you will become as an adult. So I'm very thankful for my teammates. I couldn't ask for anything better. They know how to speak Roopchan, and we need that often. I'm very thankful for my students. You make teaching and what I do come to life. If I get frustrated, it's because I want to do better for you, to help you walk away with a learning experience and a love for learning and a love for reading and a love for life, because one day you're going to be my nurse. And I need to make sure you give me the right medicine. But also one day you may take my place as a teacher. And I want you to teach with the joy and the passion that Ms. Hall and Ms. Hohenstein and that I have. I want to thank my family because you've always supported me. Even when I would run away, I would take stacks of books to read, and I wasn't far, I was at my grandmother's. But I thank you for your support. And I thank my church family and my pastor. A few months ago, he had given me a word, and he had said that a gift makes room. A gift makes room for a man. I had no clue what he meant, and I asked him, I said, what do you mean? Like you all ask me all the time, what do you mean? But I didn't know that this was just the steps to a new beginning. There is more to come. I'm excited. This year you have brought me back to life. You have made me want to go back and do things that I haven't done for a while. You inspire me every day, students. You inspire me every day, staff, because I want to be the best example that I can be of New Highland. Because when they look at me, they're looking at my family, and you all are my family. I love you, and I thank you. I thank you for the nominations. I thank you for the support. I thank you. I thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Roopchan. I do have to put some humor on this. As we were sitting in the library today, we found out that Ms. Roopchan is the youngest in her family, and there may be a perception that she's a little spoiled, and a little perception that maybe she's a little spoiled rotten. That's what we were arguing about in there, but not us, but the family. So we greatly appreciate you all being here, and it is miraculous to see the support of family, so we appreciate you all. Ms. Roopchan, while you didn't work for me as a teacher, a few here have. And at the bottom of the notes that I leave in the classroom, and it's a quote by Don Clifton. And it says, our greatest contribution is to be sure there is a teacher in every classroom who cares that every student every day learns and grows and feels like a real human being. And I tell you, it is a privilege to know that you exemplify that every day in your classroom. So I sincerely appreciate you for doing that. And I know your students do too. Thank you so much to Ms. Roopchan. Today's ceremony is a celebration of the fine art of teaching and learning. The ExCEL Award is a program that celebrates the cornerstone of democracy, and that is education. Our teachers work hard because they care and they want to know our students are going to succeed. They are the future of our country. They are our future leaders. They take their job to heart and they work hard every day to make the ordinary extraordinary. Over the years, teaching strategies may change, classroom methods may change. However, the things that are constant are the happiness and self-confidence our students have when they have a teacher like Ms. Roopchan. So we appreciate you. We ask you to continue to set that bright example for everyone here. As I watch the teachers through your comments, I know that you have been a perfect example to them in what they hope to become. And many are already there, like you, searching each day to do better than the day before. So thanks to all of you all. You are appreciated. This concludes our program. We thank you for coming and we hope you have a wonderful rest of the day. So thank you all. Ms. Roopchan, again, congratulations.
We got this teacher named Ms. Roopchan. She educates us like nobody.